Hey guys, how you doing today? I know I've been kind of missing in action for about a week. Um, my husband was on vacation for like 9 days, included with the weekend and all that. So we've been pretty busy. We've been doing stuff around here, and we took our boat out on the river, enjoyed that a couple times, and I guess even more exciting than that is our grandson was born, our very first grandchild was born in the middle of all that. So that has been really, really exciting. Um, those of you that see my posts on Instagram have already seen him, I'm sure. But, anyways, what I want to show you guys today is these two beautiful plants. My son gave these to me. It came in a big, huge basket that they got down at the nursery. And I went over there to see my grandson, and I said, "Oh, wow, what a beautiful planter." And I told him, I said, "Well, you're going to have to bring that in by Monday night because our temperatures here in Ohio were dipping down and going to be 46 that day, so or that night, on that Monday night." And he's like, "Oh, I can't bring that in." He's got 3 cats. They got a new baby. They have a very small home, and he says, "I don't have room for it." He says, "You take it home." So he put it in the back of my van for me, and off I came. Come home with it, and showed my girlfriend Linda some pictures, and she was freaking out. I was freaking out. And so, anyways, I tore that planter all down, and this is what I have. I mean, I have more of it. I have more cuttings and of each, and I sent plants to Linda the other day, so she got a big hunk of each. And I'm talking about Linda over at Linda Sue Plants for You. Those of you that are new and want to go watch a great plant channel, go over there and check it out. Linda Sue Plants for You. Um, so anyhow, well, I will pop a picture up right here of the entire basket that he gave me, and it's what I tore apart and made all my plants and a bunch of cuttings from. So right there you guys can see how huge, at least I hope you can tell, it's a very, very big basket. And but this one, I've been doing a bunch of research to really figure out what color this is. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me, but because I think it's gorgeous. But it was weird because the first day I seen it, it looked really red to me. And I thought, oh my God, that is the red coral. And the red coral is the Wandering Jew that I wanted. I've been wanting it for a while. I keep seeing cuttings of it on eBay and stuff. And but it was just one of those things that I never ordered it. Um, but anyways, I was looking this up, and last night when I was sitting around relaxing, and I think it might be the one that's called magenta, but I'm not positive. But if anybody knows, if anybody has this plant that is this color, now he told me that, well, I mean, it sits out on his front porch, and he said it got full sun all day long. So this is extraordinary colors under full sun. So it might start turning, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's got a little bit of green, and then a couple of them I've seen a little bit of silver in. also. But I misted it down hoping it would really accentuate the color a little bit more. So anyways, I think this is the one that's called Magenta. And this beauty right here, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous plant. Let me see if I can get, I want you guys to really see one of these big leaves. If I can get it untangled. But look at the leaves on this plant. This is a wax ivy. The stems are purple. It's got purple edging around the leaves. And it's green and white and almost like a off yellow color. And it's actually called, I looked this up because I thought I had seen it somewhere on somebody's video, but it's one of those plants that just, there, you might be able to see the purple on that, and then the purple around the edging. It's gorgeous. And I guess it gets little flowers that kind of look like a daisy. I did a bunch of research about it, but this is actually called a variegated wax ivy. It's a Senecio macroglossus variegata. And it's from actually southern Africa. And it grows all along the floor of the forest in Africa, in southern Africa. And it just vines everywhere. If it's getting a lot of shade, it will turn like a more yellow color, and then you're going to lose this purple hue in the stem and then in the leaves. So, and then I guess the leaves will turn like more of a yellowy color if it's under lower light. But in this bright light, and like the bright light that my son has had it in all summer, and I've had it in really high light since I've had it. I've only had it a couple, two or 3 days. I think it's 3 days now. But I've got it under a grow light, and it's in a west window. So I'm hoping I can keep this purple hue to it. You can really see it, I think, if I put it up close to this Wandering Jew. But, so these are the 2 plants that I got out of that big huge basket that I showed you. And there were also like a couple of yellow begonias in that basket too. They were just like the outside begonias. I didn't bring them in. I did go ahead and throw them in a pot with some soil, but I figure I'll enjoy them for the rest of the end of summer and beginning of fall, you know, and then they'll just stay outside. I'm not going to bring them in or nothing, because they just don't do well for me in the house. I don't have enough bright light, and I have way too many other bright light plants to mess around with trying to keep outside begonias in the house, so I can just take them back outside next year. They're not that expensive, so. But anyways, I thought you guys would be really interested in seeing this. I believe is a magenta Wandering Jew. And the variegated wax ivy, Senecio, I mean, they are just gorgeous, and I'm really looking forward. I'm hoping, I've got this in a west window right now, and she's getting somewhat of a grow light, grow light. So I'm hoping she will keep her dark magenta colors, but you look at some of them, and some of them are just, God, they're so purple. And you can see the striping in it, and some of the leaves, and I'm assuming the brighter, like this end, and like this end, were really, really out in the bright light, and then some of the zebra patterned ones, or striped ones, whatever you want to call them, uh, they probably were like hidden down and weren't getting quite as much light. So I think the plant in my home will eventually turn back to a little bit more striped color, because there's no way anything in my house is going to compare to bright sunlight outside, except for maybe my Mars Hydro lights that I have, but I don't have room under my Mars Hydro lights for either one of these plants, so they're too big, and I have other plant things going on under those. So, but anyways, I just thought you guys would want to see them, and I think that they are beautiful. And like I said, I have never seen this plant before, except maybe one time on somebody's video, but I don't know. Linda said she's seen it on somebody's video too, so it might have been the same video. But I'm excited to see when it blooms, because it said the blooms are like a small daisy looking bloom. So we'll see, maybe next year. I'm sure it's probably already bloomed by now, even though I don't see any spent blooms on it, but you never know. So I cleaned it up really good too, so I might have sprayed them all off. But alright guys, I am going to let you go, and I will talk to you later. You guys have a great day. Bye. Peace.